I just wanted to say that they think the girls should go first because we are the ones who wear mascara, so it's not fair. But first time I came to the National Geographic Society to meet Anne and to be interviewed by her for the job, she greeted me in her bare feet. And I knew immediately I was going to be happy there. And if you've ever been interviewed by her, she had a unique technique for interviewing. She did all the talking. It's true. It's true. She was trying to scare you off. She would tell you how hard you were going to work. You were going to work your butt off. You were going to work late. You would be there till 9 o'clock at night. And yet, we came on. Our office came. Before I'd come to the Geographic, I had never worked for such a large organization where you made so many friends. I mean, it is like family. I know it sounds like, oh yeah, people say it's like family. It really does feel like that. I like coming to work. I do. And the first family I made there were Anne's family, and it was Geography Education, which was down the hall from us. In those days, they were right down the hall, and especially her friend Joe. And when they left, it was almost devastating for Anne from something Emmy told me earlier just here, but it was really hard on Anne when Geography Education went to the other building, but they still managed to plan their adventures for those kids. And of course, you've all heard about Marco Polo, and that was their greatest adventure, I thought. It would start in the late spring. That was when Anne would start getting the kids' names together and organizing and sending them on their way. And they would start in Europe, and she would tell me about what it was like, and she was so proud of what they were doing because they were taking kids to the southern Europe and exposing them to that culture, and then they take them to the northern part of Africa. And I'll stop for a minute. And the thing was, she was exposing them to different cultures, and then she taught them to appreciate our similarities and respect our differences. And the first summer that she left me in charge of the office, she was so worried about me. She would say, don't worry, you'll be okay, you can handle it. And I really wasn't afraid. I knew I could handle it. I'd been in travel for years, and it was not, it was nothing I couldn't do. And I knew if I needed anything, if I didn't understand a National Geographic policy, I could call Greg. And if it was a travel issue, I'd call Ray across the street at Executive Travel. And if they couldn't answer it, we'd just wait till Anne came back and she'd solve it. But Anne's not coming back this time, so now it is a little scarier, but more than that.